always said she wanted freedom more than anything. For years, I thought freedom meant small things: time with her friends, the ability to make her own choices without me hovering, the independence of following her dreams. I supported all of that, but I didn't realize what she truly meant until the night she sat across from me at the kitchen table, her arms crossed, her voice colder than I had ever heard. She told me she was done with the marriage, that she wanted to live life without chains, and that I wasn't part of that vision anymore. My world fell apart in that single conversation. I begged her to reconsider, reminded her of the years we had built together, but her mind was made up. She walked out with a single suitcase, leaving behind the home we had both worked hard to create. A week later, I got a call from a mutual friend who hesitated before speaking. His words hit me like a storm. She was pregnant, and she wasn't living in some grand vision of freedom, but in a rundown trailer park with a man she had apparently been seeing behind my back. My heart sank. It wasn't just betrayal, it was the realization that everything I thought was real in our marriage had been nothing more than a fragile illusion. I drove past the trailer park one evening, not out of spite, but out of disbelief. I saw her standing outside with that man, her hand resting on her stomach, her face pale and tired. The freedom she craved had turned into a different kind of cage. She looked far from happy, and yet she chose this path willingly. I didn't stop, didn't confront her. I just drove on, letting the truth settle like a heavy stone in my chest. The days that followed were filled with anger, sadness, and strange relief. She had chosen her way, and as much as it broke me, I realized it wasn't my burden to carry anymore. I stopped asking, "Why me?" and started asking, "What now?" My family reminded me that sometimes people self-destruct, and all you can do is step back and protect yourself. Her betrayal cut deep, but her choices carved a clearer path for me. She traded stability for chaos, love for lies, and commitment for an illusion of freedom that didn't last a week. Meanwhile, I started to rebuild, brick by brick, focusing on myself instead of the wreckage she left behind. In the end, her story became a warning, not a wound. She left for freedom and found herself trapped. I was left with heartbreak, but also with the chance to rediscover strength I never knew I had. And that, in its own painful way, was my freedom.